Hey guys, how are you? My name's Ryan Burke and I'm here with the Music Workshop in Salem, New Hampshire. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Boss pedal, the MO2 Multi-Overtone. The Boss Multi-Overtone MO2 pedal is part of a new line of pedals powered by what Boss is calling the Multidimensional Processing, or MDP. It analyzes signals in multiple dimensions in real time, based on your input, kind of pickups you have, what the tonality of the guitar itself is, based off of its wood and how it's built, the dynamics of how you play, and other factors that affect your output. It basically means that your tonal possibilities are greatly enhanced. The Boss Multi-Overtone pedal is controlled by four main knobs: the balance, tone, detune, and mode knobs. The balance knob lets you blend how much dry versus wet signal is sent out. All the way to the left is mostly dry, so it's predominantly your guitar sound, whereas all the way to the right is almost all effect. The tone knob lets you change the sound of the effect. All the way to the left will give you a warmer, more forgiving sound, whereas all the way to the right will give you more of a bright, shimmering sound. The detune knob changes the intensity of the tuning-based modulation. All the way to the left will give you a very clean, basically in-tune sound, whereas all the way to the right will get very dirty and gritty and give it more of that out-of-tune bite. The mode knob changes which overtones are focused on. The first setting sends out higher, soaring, more glistening overtones. The second setting has more of a doubled unison sound, giving you overtones in the same register as the notes that you are playing. And the third setting focuses on the lower, warmer tones for a big, full, low-end sound. So I'm going to demonstrate a few of them for you. Right now I'm using the Ibanez RG. It's actually specifically the RG421, and I'm going through a Blackstar HT5R tube amp. One of the effects that I personally really like is what I call the organ sound. So my clean tone right now, that's with nothing else, that's just the guitar and the amp. When I engage the pedal, definitely gives it that big full organ kind of sound. Another cool sound that you can get is more of a 12-string kind of a sound. If you mess around with some of the settings, you can find that you can actually apply it, this pedal towards a number of different situations. You can range from, again, that big organ sound to more of a kind of a stratty. That kind of a sound. But what's even more interesting, if you really listen, it almost gives it kind of a steel drum sound, sort of an articulation. Something I thought was particularly cool. Gives you kind of a neat, almost islandy sort of a feel. Now I think I'm going to turn on some distortion and show you what it sounds like when you dirty it. Now that we have a bit of distortion, you can hear how it interacts with gain. One of the things that I like about it a lot is actually this pedal gives you almost that classic Zakk Wylde wah and chorus kind of detuned sound when you're playing your leads, which I think is very, very cool. So if you notice, that was without it, and then you get that. You just get that extra mean. What's also great about this pedal is that you can really use it in multiple genres. I've been showing you a lot of blues and clean stuff, and then I showed you a little bit of the Zakk Wylde leads, but you can really riff with it too. I myself also play a number of varieties of genres, so here if we do a little bit of metal riffing, it works out very well, you see. grit into that as well. One last thing that I want to point out before I go is that, and this is an effect that I find really cool. There are endless things you can really do with this pedal, but I only have so long to talk. If you set the balance knob all the way up, and then that'll give you, as you can see, pure effect, which is very, very cool. That adds for some wild tones, tonal possibilities. And my first thought is very much Steve Vai, because he has the Fernandez sustainer that focuses only on his harmonics and his feedback. So you can do really wild things, you know. So that's the Boss multi-overtone pedal in a nutshell. It's a very responsive pedal. A lot depends on how you play and what you're playing, so it never hurts to really go out and try it. But overall, it's very, very responsive, very cool, a lot of possibilities, and I definitely recommend checking it out. Again, my name is Ryan Burke, and this has been a pedal review for the Music Workshop in Salem, New Hampshire.